Download the BCSN Plus app today. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Inside the NLL is presented by Metzger's. Metzger's means more. Commercial printing, fulfillment, and mailing all in-house.
Basketball season is around the corner. We have Bowling Green boys basketball head coach Mason Roth in studio. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Year 5 on the job for you there at BG. Has time flown by for you?
Yeah, kind of blends together.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, I just trying to think back, you know, we've had some downtime kind of before the season starts, so I go back and watch some film. It's kind of thinking, man, a lot has changed, but it hasn't changed since I've been there. But yeah, it's been a fun couple of years there, and kind of joke with Jeremy and McDonald because we are the two, I think, longest tenured NLL, like original NLL coaches. So I told him he's the president, I'm kind of the vice president now, and we kind of joke about that every once in a while.
I'm curious what the biggest thing you've learned about yourself over the past few years is.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things, especially last year. We went through a lot of struggles as a team. I mean, we 6-16, and you know, we did not start out very well, and we knew going into the season it was going to be a tough year. Kind of talked with our group about, like, hey, stay the course, kind of stay steady throughout the year. We talked about, even with our groups before the parents' meeting, things like that, it's going to be ugly before it was pretty. And we kind of talked about just try to get better, you know, try to play good basketball in February. And I learned a lot because there was a lot of games I thought we should have won or had a chance to win, and we just didn't know how to win yet. So I'm trying to take some of that stuff from last year and kind of push it forward. I mean, sometimes you have to kind of get, you know, pushed in the dirt a little bit to kind of learn some things. I'm kind of hoping that's going to lead us forward here coming in the next few seasons.
But you had a relatively young team, so how much does it help to have all those guys back, knowing you have another year to develop them in the vision you want this team to have?
Absolutely. So the year prior, we had 10 seniors, and those guys have been in the program since I got there. So it's kind of like they ran stuff. I didn't have to do, you know, we did a lot at practice, but like if I called a drill, they knew what we were doing. There was no really explaining. There's not a ton of explanations, but last year we really had to break a lot of things down. And I think we changed a lot of stuff. It kind of opened our eyes that maybe we needed to make a few adjustments here and there. And I think it helped me personally and our staff personally a lot just to kind of figure out, okay, we got comfortable doing stuff for a couple years in a row. Now it's time to make a change, because if we don't make a change, you know, this is what's going to happen.
And you spoke about moments from last year. I think back to that buzzer beater against Springfield. I know it was a regular season game, but it almost was a turning point for you guys. So how did that spark the type of vibe you wanted the team to have, or just the type of togetherness you wanted the boys to have?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was it kind of was like, all right, let's just go out and take care of what we can take care of. And you know, they thankfully won that game. And I give our guys a ton of credit. You know, we had some good senior leadership last year that they kind of like, all right, fellas, we got to, you know, keep going. And they kind of saw the younger guys in our group and kind of like, you know, there's more to it. It's not just this year, it's next year that we're going to lead these guys, hopefully, you know, to have successful careers.
I know you said you don't want to put expectations on the team, but for the casual viewer that's going to be watching BG basketball this season, what could they expect from a product standpoint?
Yeah, we're going to look a lot different than last year. We got some kids back, some addition for some kids that left our program, came back. We also have some kids that play a lot. You know, Antoine Lawrence, Parker Jackson, Sam Wiles, all played key roles for us. But their roles are going to change a little bit this year. We've got a lot of depth. We'll be, you know, kind of up and down, hopefully pressuring. We do a lot of different defenses, little smoke and mirrors, kind of give you enough of a look, and then once you figure it out, we're going to go to the next thing. And then offensively, we're going to try to push the ball. We like open threes and we like layups. So if we can get as many of those as we can, it's usually a good night for us.
Basketball season right around the corner. Such a pleasure having Mason Roth, Bowling Green boys basketball head coach, here in studio. Coach, thank you so much.
Yep, thank you for having me.